We did it. I hope everyone is okay. Yes, I hope so as well.
I'm sure Gemma and the others have it under control. Let's head back.
Yeah, mouse controller is a lot harder. I do a lot. Also, thanks for the follow, mate. Welcome to my family. Well, my small community anyway. Hey! Hammer down!
Well...
It's among the best we've made.
It's all thanks to you! Good work, Mike.
Not a problem. I need something to listen while I prep to drive home. You wanna know life more wild when I get home? Oh, yeah. What the hell life is for
We
me.
did this together.
Everyone, great work! We did it!
Stunning, Nate.
Studying him out too.
Go ahead.
You did well.
We owe you and Jesus an apology. Hey,
Right.
It's fine. You did it for us. We were the ones who got carried away. All's well as long as the Everforge is working.
we're glad.
Sorry for the trouble.
Thought I'd seen it all.
Happy to help.
Gemma? Huh? The boss said I did well. I think he's really excited for the next one. That's great! When everything was falling apart, I was ready to give up, you know. But then, you really yelled the courage right back into me. You single-handedly saved the day.
I don't know about that. I think you can't get a finished product without all the components coming together, right? Hmm?
Yeah.
People sure are strong.
Plenty is here!
Thank you, travelers, for everything you have done.
All of Azusa's tribes owe you our lives and livelihoods.
What do you intend to do next?
I'm more monsters. Okay, let's...
It was arrogant to think we could harness the Fire Spring's power anytime we want.
Turns out too much of a good thing can be a bad thing.
True.
Was that the first time the Fire Spring ever broke its cycle?
Yes. Werner explained that our seasons are produced by some artificial mechanism. Not sure I believe it. everything we consider nature isn't natural, we're gonna need some time with that one.
Werner was just trying to make things better for us. We won't hold it against him.
Yeah, I want to
Chief
ask him.
Gibran, you mentioned hearing stories about the Black Flame when you were a boy.
Yes. I pored over some old tomes and finally found what I believe might be its name.
Yes.
It is called New Udra.
The apex predator of this region.
We need to share our findings.
We'll begin by returning to the Plains base camp. We have to share our findings with our colleagues.
Really? But the season of plenty is just starting. Surely there's no harm in staying a little longer and enjoying it.
It's not the worst idea I've heard.
All units of the expedition will be converging at the Windward Plains base camp. Rosso from the Rubrum unit is requesting our support. We should find him at our earliest opportunity. Can't forget supplies.
Yeah. Guardians of the Forge. Okay, so that's another achievement. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Hey, Trinum Hunter rank 5 now.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Progress is progress. Lots happened unsaved, but the enemies was not able with you. So I figured get that forge here for armor spheres for you. Oh, so this is the person who gives armor spheres, right, Trin?
Yeah, you just are like, well, don't need these materials, dump it all in, and he makes armor spheres out of it.
That's always useful. Meanwhile, in Rise, do these quests.
Meanwhile, at Rise, do quests. Do these weird tasks for me.
Capture this, hunt that, kill small monsters, kill large monsters. Give it in different regions special items they're looking for to receive item materials and new cooking ingredients in return.
Finally.
Okay, so that's trading. Just exploring all the new stuff. Good on, let the fires one hunt, not something that can be strained. Let it burn, surging ever upward. I would love to show you young and see some of your exotic possessions to broaden their world. It would please me greatly if you could join me in barter, as time permits, of course. Okay, let's talk to our guildmates and get on the move, I suppose. Story is must progress.
Oh there! That festival was a spectacle we won't soon forget, huh? The sparkle on that Aura calcite.
Thanks for defending Azuz while I was gone. It freed me up to focus on the hunt.
Of course. Keeping people safe is what I live for. It's my guiding astrum, you might say. I'm just glad we kept everyone safe. Not a single life was lost. Nothing matters more to me than that.
Okay.
Sorry about Werner. Thanks for cleaning up his mess. That must have been a real hand-wringer for Olivia.
Honestly, it's a mystery to me how the two of them even get along.
Are you kidding me? Those two are so much alike. If anything, it feels like I'm the one struggling to keep up with them. If it wasn't for Olivia and Werner, I probably wouldn't even be in the guild. Which I guess I shouldn't say too loudly, or they'll leave me in the bushes somewhere.
On the mind and focus.
So, yeah. Guess I made trouble for you back there.
That's not the
If the
problem.
trouble's just for me, I can handle it. But that's not the problem.
Look, I know what you're going to say. Thing is, my brain doesn't work like other people's. I still don't think what I did was wrong. Sometimes you're just going to have to spell it out for me. And that's fine. I can take it, you hear?
The new Audra and something else is having a turf war somewhere.
Yeah.
So that just pops up whenever something happens out there that you don't know about. Okay. So you can see things spawn in and just suddenly there's turf war, more or less.
It's like, oh, this thing just spawned turf war.
At least turf wars are back.
Congrats on another job well done. The heat was on, but you were blazing.
Right back at you.
Back at you.
Everyone, you, the rest of the team, the villagers, it was amazing. And Maki's whole outlook's really turned around. All that fire really put a shine on her.
And that little girl that used to be a lot like her, does she approve?
Oh, yikes. Are we really going there? I guess little Gemma would be ugly crying her eyes out. That's how proud she'd be. Thanks, Hunter. You're a good friend.
Not even halfway through the game and there's already so much more.
You know, I might just hang on to you.
You said there's 5 chapters, right, Trin?
I think there's more than that. I can't remember.
You said
I know
five.
there's 5 main environments.
I think it was like 5-6 chapters you said, maybe, I don't remember exactly, but that's fine.
Wasn't the Fire Spring Festival incredible?
It sure was. Did you have fun?
There's 6 chapters.
Okay.
So
But
much
chapter
fun.
6 is
I'm really
only has
happy I was
one
able
main
to see
part,
this
which is a
place.
bit, you know,
Cliffhanger.
odd when every other chapter has multiple
The people are
parts.
so full of life and creative and shouty. They go after things with all they've got. Where I come from, people aren't quite like that. I just
But
wanted to
chapter
say
3
thank you
is
for making
the
this journey with me.
chapter 3 is pretty long, but it's the end of
I
Low
know
Rank.
I haven't been
Oh,
much help
God.
yet, but I'll do my best to guide us to my village.
I think my next chapter is chapter 3 at this point. I think after this, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like that time when your teacher's like, you just have to answer question 1, and it's like, question 1, what? A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah. The good news, you only, yeah.
You have chapter 3-1, chapter 3-2, chapter 3-4, chapter 3-5.
No, it's basically the question the teacher's saying, the only thing you do is answer 2 questions. Oh, thank God.
And then each
Each
question
question
is like
had 26 parts. Why would you do this? And also, have you ever had the textbook thing, like, teacher says that buy this textbook, it's really useful. You read 1 page from
And
it.
then you never use it?
You know, you read 1 page and then never use it again.
Oh no, you want to know something really funny?
What?
There were a bunch of uni units where they're like, please have this textbook, and I got like distinctions and credits without using the textbook.
Because you found better material?
No.
Did you even watch that video that I sent you? Because please, it's about coding. You'll like it. It's
You want to know one of the worst things in coding?
What?
Just conceptually, Gyphon.
Gyphon? Why does that sound?
Yeah.
You do use
It's Java, it's Python, it's both.
Wait,
I hate
that's wait. Gyphon is Java and Python?
I think it's Python, but runs in Java. Let me look it up. Gyphon.
Because
yeah, Gyphon is an implementation of the Python programming language designed to run on the Java platform. It's just like, ugh, why?
No, okay, so here's the thing. Back in my
Why would you make another programming language work in another programming language?
Welcome to the part of the stream where it turns into a podcast about completely different
think
items.
about that. And it was last updated on 18th of August 2024, about 6 or so months ago. But it's like, why would you do this?
So back in my high school days, I never learned Python or any other code language. The code language I learned was Java, but right now Java is kind of dead in a way. So is Lisp is also dead. So the most common languages that the most current language that I learned was Python and C++, and that's about it.
I'm sorry. I'm reading stuff on Jython and someone's like, oh yeah, there's also C Python. And then people start abbreviating that.
What?
And you know what C Python gets abbreviated to? That's not... No! Don't do that!
What did they do?
Look, C Python. Think about what that gets abbreviated to.
Siphon? Cipher? Siphon?
No.
I don't know.
2 letters.
PC? What?
It's... You just said PC, it's the wrong way round.
BP?
Why?
Control points?
Why? Why would you do that? No! You
Okay.
don't abbreviate anything to that! For good reason!
Okay, I'm gonna continue with what's going
I
on.
asked the people, why do you keep it up? Crafting the same old things the same old way. They all looked at me and said, why? Why? Because we like
Liza, I hate to say this, but it's been something I've been doing every hunt that you haven't noticed.
Turns out that's a pretty universal reason. Why study things? Why hunt? Because we likes to.
Is that what they sound like?
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. I just got a pop up. Flash, no effect on the black flame creature
Of course.
on the other side of the map while I'm waiting in camp.
Wherever you go.
What flash banged you, man? Oh, it's the monster I hate. That's.
I'm glad I got to spend time with the people.
I'm
of this
glad that
place.
monster failed to flashbang something. Screw you.
Okay, I think I need to cook again. Because I think my interest was off. Where's my barbecue that I'm just gonna do randomly here? Portable barbecue grill. Let's cook.
Just so you know, the barbecue animation doesn't make you safe.
Yeah, I know. But I'm in the car.
There's also a great thing where I was helping Israfia and I just cooked in the middle of a fight and got away with it.
Did he say anything?
No, he just like saw me out of the air and was calling for help and I just pulled out the grill. And cooked a meal.
I need
and
help.
went into combat and it was just the monster just didn't care and just kept beating on him.
Let me cook. Yes. Oh, so it is the different animation if you use different ingredients. Cool.
Yes.
Good. Man, I remember Monster Hunter World. I would eat any of those platters if I was served them. Like, honestly. Would you, Trin? I probably think you would as well, wouldn't you?
I mean, if someone tried to get me between me and one of those meat platters, let's just say there would be more meat than needed.
How much would you pile on, then?
Let me just say, if someone gets between me, that fork is gonna get stuck in them. And I'm gonna be able to leave my food alone.
Damn. I've seen, like, chef YouTubers make them, and I'm like, please give it to me. I'm starving. Okay, I'm back at the camp. Base camp. Rosso, let's
There
talk.
you are. I wish to discuss our next move. Do you have a moment?
Sure do. Because then it must just progress the story.
This way.
Oh yeah, you do talk to that guy once, and then never again.
You mean Rosso?
Yes.
All right.
You wanna know what happened? He
here.
could show up as a
Let's begin.
computer-controlled hunter when you launch an
Some
SOS
time
file.
has passed since we entered the Forbidden Lands.
And if you're early in the game, he has a Kongala bowgun.
Good idea.
It's like, okay. Okay, Mr. Pink Bowgun.
Oh, so one more thing. In Monster Hunter Rise, right?
Yeah.
When you do follower quests, do they always, when you do your first quest, do they always leave before the final phase?
In what?
In Rise, follower quests. Because every time I do a new hunt with a new person, they always leave in the final phase to go grab a monster.
What?
Huh?
That's not right.
Like when you first time do a follow-up.
Oh, I know what they're doing. They're going and wire riding another monster.
Yeah, do they always do?
in.
Do they always do that? Like a final.
No, it's random.
Oh, it's random. Because every time I do a hunt with them first, like the first time, at final phase, they say, "Hey, can I leave it to you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Comes back with whatever
Yeah,
random
I
one.
think they're meant to do that in the first hunt just to show you that followers can do that.
Okay. Because I'm like, hey, can you handle it? Like, sure, I probably can. Where are you going? Then I just see
Imagine Furain doing that in the Primordial Malthano hunt.
that can't
Can
be
you
done.
handle this laser?
The thing is, that can't happen because there are no other large monsters but Primordial Malzeno in that area.
She just dips. She's like, hey, look, I'm just gonna go wireback right something. She just leaves.
Just leaves the.
She just leaves the map fully. You just say like, oh.
Fuck! Not this. Okay, where's the white wraith now?
The White Wraith appeared during the downpour in the sand tide.
Which lends strong evidence that it's feeding on the elemental energy those inclemencies produce. But isn't it strange, then, that it didn't appear during the fire spring? Indeed. Why didn't it?
Perhaps it already has all the elemental energy it needs?
Seeing as there have been no further sightings, it'll be hell picking up its trail again.
Well, the white wraith came from the snow area, right, Trin? Well, a snowy place. Kinda.
Kind of came from the snow area.
And like that could be an explanation why it didn't go to the fire area. Just the speculation because Trin has beat the game in 4 days.
I beat it real quick.
And I said I gave him a week. I underestimated him. Because this is just speculation, what I'm thinking, because we saw it when it was in the snow area in Nata's village, right? So that's why I say I didn't think it maybe doesn't like hot environments, but we don't know.
I have to say this, you're assuming that Nada's village is in the snow area.
Not the snow area that is within the snow area that we were in just now, in the snow area that we have discovered. It was in the snowy area all the season, was just winter. We don't know.
The weather
I was like,
follows
can we
the
talk about how
seasons.
Nata, a kid,
Shadow,
got from
then
where you...
clemency, and finally, a season of plenty. These events occur in a cyclical rhythm.
Right. And the rhythm is most likely controlled by the energy flowing through the land spine.
That energy is called will, and it's a part of everyday life across these lands.
Makes you want to know where it comes from, doesn't it?
We followed the land spine down under the basin, but it seemed to continue on past the ice shard cliffs.
Then we need to investigate the far side.
Okay, let's end the council meeting.
I suggest our unit looks for a way to pass beyond the ice shard cliffs.
Then I have good news for you. Remember the thick ice blocking the passageway? I
Yep.
have confirmation that the black flame seems to have melted it away.
The path that leads to my village?
Convenient, isn't it?
That is fortunate. You can investigate the land spine and the keepers. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Then, that's our objective.
Astrum unit will set up a base camp at the Ice Shard Cliffs to further our research. Now we all know what to do. Let's get to it.
So this is start of chapter 3, right, Trin? Trin?
Yeah.
And we've hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh.
This was where the obstruction was.
I hate to say this.
What?
You're about, if you're where I think you are, you're about to be thrown into another hunt.
Oh, come on! Well, might as well do it.
You really think you could just enter a new zone? And not get jumped?
This is Monster Hunter we're talking about.
This is Monster Hunter. You're getting jumped, bro.
This is definitely the right
This
way.
game has a lot of that, where it's like, well, you hunted that
Can't wait
monster,
to see
now
everyone.
quick, do another
And
one.
Uncle Tashin.
really walk this whole way by yourself? That's incredible, Nata.
Thanks to Nata, our two worlds have been connected. We will find his people.
If they're still alive.
That's right. Lead the way, Nata.
Okay.
The Faithful Keepers, Chapter 3. Oh no, a cutscene. I wonder why. I wonder why there's a cutscene. Nothing bad will happen, right? Right?
Hopefully nothing bad will happen in this new area.
It's completely different here.
I don't remember all these fruits. I dropped a glove. It must be here somewhere. Found it!
Let's go.
That's the way to the village.
Oh, that's not good. What the?
Run! Something's wrong!
Whoa. Play the Doshaguma? I think this one's afflicted, Trin.
Oh, no. This Doshaguma is something very weird that is not have known even with the concept.
Shoot acid?
Yes, enjoy your defense down.
Oh god. I didn't mean to fall. I didn't grab supplies, I'm a dumbass.
You can grab supplies from your boat. Also, notice it says slay.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean, you can capture this guy when you hunt him again. You can't capture him now.
Doesn't mean it's Elder Dragon, still means it can be killed then, huh?
This isn't an Elder Dragon.
Yeah, it's Shogama that's afflicted some way or another.
This isn't an affliction.
Then it's an evolution! Or variant.
No.
Okay. It has a weak point when it gets punched to the ground. Not in range.
That's the place to attack.
Ah, so the wounds.
So yeah, you make a wound and break it, and you get a weak spot to hit it hard.
Got the wound. Incoming. Didn't knock it down though, unfortunate. Wait, I just did 100 damage there? What? Here, have some power cup. Have some poison coat. 2 points blocked on. Incoming.
How have you got double defense down? That doesn't make any sense.
Me?
Yeah, you're on my screen. You have the defense down icon twice.
Yeah, because I've been hit twice so far by that. Eat some poison. Drink, drink, drink. Well, I don't have an armor skin, so I can't really exactly remove that. Okay.
I didn't mean to do that.
You didn't mean to do that? Did you mean to send a sticker?
I didn't mean to do that.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, so maybe I can try that now. So apparently R is my melee, so I'm gonna try and mount it. It's a jump melee attack, right? Shouldn't it mount?
Yep.
Well, I'll keep trying until I mount it so I can get my message up. I missed that. Oh, my secret, come on. You have Uno!
And then my message when someone mounts is, shake him! Shake him!
Draw finisher. Nice!
Oh, that's an unfortunate wound location.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Incoming. Up your ass. Well, now I can mount. So I got that badge. Cool.
Now, I need to ask you, what do you think this is?
Huh?
What do you think is the reason this thing is different?
The White Wraith, I might guess? Well, the White Wraith changed anything and killed it. Maybe it ate something? Possibility? On its back. It's a good thing I can hit things like that. Oh wait, that is the shock trap.
He's about to leave.
How dare you leave a shock trap here?
It wasn't my shock trap, it's my...
Oh, then...
Just a minute.
Oh, okay.
Should look over there.
And you can actually pull your traps off the ground without them getting destroyed now.
Wasn't that always possible? No, I know that's not possible in,
Nope.
Wasn't possible...
It's always been, well, that's a waste of a trap.
Oh. I guess they found enough people saying, hey, can we not have our traps destroyed when we put them down?
Yeah, There's another one up the hill.
It just came back down here. Oh no, it's still running. Eat poison.
Does that replenish its energy?
Let's kill it fast. Whoa. Locked on. Okay. There's another one in the background.
Like, oh boy, Steve's the Doshaguma Steve is dead. I have all the territory here now. Yeah.
Do you think every motherfucking Steve or what? Any monster that dies is...
Steve, you can't say that about them.
You know every monster's Steve, that's just a different version of them.
You're also Steve.
Someone get the medicine, strength on the schizophrenic and medication again.
That's the name. Trick question, it's Mr. Why is Mr. Millets?
Ranger Jaw. Bounty outdoorsman skill, what?
I don't know what that is.
But a Ranger Jaw, so probably good for me.
You know what, I'm gonna look it up.
Jaw. Different the Grand Screw Jaw skill. Fire Blaze Jaw, so that's fire damage. A weapon decker and a blast jaw for blast attack. Okay, cool. I'll take all.
Really? That's what it does?
The Ranger Jaw, you just check what it does?
Improves fishing, grilling, and transporting abilities.
Okay, it's completely useless for me.
Like, what?
If you want...
What does that even mean?
Meaning, if you want to do some expeditions by yourself and just want to do fishing, yeah, here's a jaw for that.
I don't know what got into that thing.
I'm invincible, Doshaguma. You can't hit me right now.
So, what's the story?
It's definitely a Doshaguma. But at the same time, it might not be. It seems to lack reproductive organs, and its stomach and esophagus have atrophied.
Were you an entomologist?
Earlier, it seemed like it was absorbing energy. Almost as if it was trying to replenish its power.
Hold on. Doesn't that sort of remind you of the White Wraith?
It's all speculation. But right now, we shouldn't be out here in the open. Let's continue on to the village.
Let's keep moving, Hunter. I'll be here when you're ready.
Okay, if I talk to her and we go on another mission, is there another fight coming up? Right
Yes.
after? Okay, I'm ending the stream. Fuck that!